You are a multi-passionate, multi-talented, experienced, lover of life, high-achieving woman, and you are stuck at a crossroads because everyone is telling you to choose one passion to follow, but you know what you were told, and you're trying to figure this whole thing out. And how can I operate as a multi-passionate, multi-talented, multi-high level, full package woman when everyone is telling me to niche down? So I completely resonate with this conflicting advice. You have who you are in your totality, and you have the world telling you to just share a part of it. Now, I'm not one to say go online or share in your book or in your job your entire identity, who you are, and all the things about you. But I am definitely one to tell you, don't dim your light to make other people feel comfortable, okay? It is not your responsibility to be less than so that other people cannot feel less than. Now, what does this have to do with being multi-passionate? Normally, when we are passionate about multiple things, we are learning and curious about this and that and all these things in different spaces and places. And it may seem to the outside that we are scatterbrained, we are unfocused, that we are just literally all over the place. But in actuality, you are just a multi-dimensional being. You were not meant to be here playing on one level field. Of course, you're going to be naturally curious about so many things if you are exposed to so many things. But a lot of people haven't been exposed to as many things as you have, through travel, through knowledge, through you liking different types of music and different types of entertainment and being around different types of people, mentally, physically diverse people, different religions, right? You don't think just because somebody talks about their religion, they're trying to convert you. You're just an open-minded person. So that has exposed you over all of these years to different options, different ways of living, different avenues, different paths, different curiosities. And it's not to say that that's better than one. Well, I think it is, because we are meant to be the multi-diverse, flamboyant person, woman that you are. So how do you operate? How do you choose what goes through the bottleneck first, essentially, is what you're trying to figure out. So everything is everything is everything. Okay, so what you share, what you put out in this world, no matter what it is, it's going to still involve the different domains of mastery that you have collected or are collecting or are interested in connecting. Right? So say for instance, you're putting out a fitness program, but you really enjoy learning Portuguese, right? You've also been studying the philosophical teachings of Taoism, right? And at the same time, you've been trying to perfect your grandmother's mean green cornbread recipe that you cannot stop talking about in all of your conversations, right? Those are just a couple of the things that you are interested in outside of fitness, right? We know there's so much more. You're reading romance novels, you're doing so many other things, but at least you're learning Portuguese. You are learning your grandmama's cornbread recipe. You want to perfect it, and you are studying the philosophical teachings of Taoism, right? All these things I'm talking about, all over the place, literally Portuguese, Chinese, for cornbread, I'm just going to assume Southern American. So you're literally physically all over the place, but you're teaching from your fitness program. Well, guess what? There are things inside of your learnings from Portuguese, right? There are things inside of your philosophical teachings of what you're learning about Taoism, right? There are things that you are gaining from learning your grandmother's recipe, cornbread recipe, that you can utilize in your fitness program. It may be exactly a recipe, or it may be a thought. It may be generational teachings passed down and evidence that herbalism works over a longer period of time versus just always going to Western medical practices, right? There are so many avenues and things you can take from your multiple interests and infuse them into your thing. You know why this is important? Actually, I highly suggest you do this because it is what makes you one of one. So your multi-passionates are not a holdback. They are a setup for you to come up in a way that's going to make you stand out and attract the people, the customers, the clients that want to learn from you, that want to build with you, that absolutely are curious about and invested into your unique perspective. See, if everyone is cutting from the same cookie cutter, right, and everything looks the same and there's no nuance, there's no variation, there's no differentiation between your fitness program and the thousands of other people's fitness program, that's when you have people on the internet thinking that everyone is selling something online and is scamming because everyone is because they are all creating the same type of program. No, you are unique. You are multi-passionate. You are the multi-dimensional. You are the high achieving woman, right? So I challenge you to pull things from your different interests and infuse them into your main thing. That way you aren't abandoning your depth, but you're also not taking away from what you're trying to do, which is make money online. Which, for one, we need to stop being afraid to say. You want to make money, and that's okay. This is how the people who send you your bills are not shy to say you owe them money. So why are we as a people feel so much shame and anxiety when it comes to saying and talking about money? Get your money is how you're going to get to the levels that you want to get to. What I know what you're really wanting to do, in addition to making money, is having a life of freedom, right? While doing something that helps other people and yourself. Although that's important, I want you to stop allowing your multi-passionate, multi-dimensional self pause your action or stop or halt your action just because the online advice is telling you to start with one niche, to start with one thing, to niche down. Actually, I personally bet on you showing you up as your full whole person, as your full whole self, because no one is just fitness, right? No one is just music, right? No one is just politics, right? We are all passionate about multiple things at the same time. It's human. That's why we're here. We're here to taste the deliciousness of being a human. This video is to just say, I'm going to do it. I don't care what these gurus are telling me to do. I have so much to offer. I'm not saying do a fitness program while teach. Maybe you could put the captions in Portuguese. Maybe you could put the subtitles of your fitness videos in Portuguese. You know, that's a way to include. It's so many different dynamic ways for you to infuse the different things you love into your main offer, into your main thing. From this day forward, don't be afraid to do you and to be you, because being you in your full self is what's going to make you stand out and bring the people that are aligned to you or curious about what it is you're doing directly to you. And we need the spice. The spice of life comes with the differences, the variation. Everyone has a unique. There are 8 billion plus people here on this earth. Every single one. That means there are 8 billion plus realities. You know how spicy that is, how sweet and savory that is. If everyone was just the same, boring, plain Jane, John, Jim, none of this would be interesting. So I challenge you to go against the grain. And you're like, girl, how are you qualified? How are you qualified? How are you qualified? Listen, if you want to get different results, you have to do something different, right? I'm not the creator of that. I'm just stating the truth and hopefully making it as obvious as possible. If you want different results, you have to do for different things. But you can't let other people's fear stop you from taking action just because you're different or just because you're too much. You have never been too much. You've always been enough. We need the zest. We need the variation. We need all of that, because that's what's going to make your thing you. And you won't have to come online. You won't have to speak to people in your pitches and be fake, because it's naturally going to involve the different areas of you. So go out there, try to unsubscribe from the niche down advice and infuse what you're doing with your uniqueness. And I can't guarantee your results, but I can almost bet on the fact that you will be happy with what you're doing, while making money doing what you're doing, while helping other people do and become better people. And that is a recipe for success. All right. So we are cooking. We are cooking while we build more momentum in our lives. We are cooking recipes that are the opposite of our anti-vision. All right. Your anti-vision, the thing that you don't want, that makes you so emotionally charged that if it were to happen, you feel like a physiological change would be to throw up, right? You do what takes you in the opposite direction. So not taking action is the same as following other people's way, right? If you're ready to build more momentum in your life, be sure to click the links down in the description. You can also subscribe to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Spivey J, and on my channel, we talk about mindset mastery so that we can transform our life, so that we can get more fulfillment out of this life. And if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. I truly appreciate it. All right. In the meantime, in between time, my name is Spivey J, and I really do hope you have a beautiful day. Peace. You're beautiful. I hope you know that. I hope you know that. Okay, so when the sun be hitting, like you gotta get it in.